With the recent announcement of the Sims 4 high school stories, I thought it would be cool if I tried to build a high school. And in case you didn't know, I do not live in America. Surprise, surprise. If you can't tell by my voice, I am from the UK. And the UK, secondary schools is what we call them here. I guess that's the equivalent to a high school. They're very different to American high schools. And I've never seen an American high school in real life, only in like TV shows and that sort of thing. So I tried my best to build one. I looked up some pictures online and hopefully it came out looking alright. I guess people who are from America and have been to American high schools, maybe you could tell me how accurate it was in the comments. Anyway, it starts out looking very oddly shaped. As you can probably see, I've got that giant domed roof thing. It's a bit weird. That kind of gets fixed. I don't know, it's still weird, but I think it gets a bit better. So I know that in America, they take sports and that sort of thing very seriously. And so I decided to have this massive sports hall, which is what that domed area is. And I then changed it a bit, but because I came up with an idea for a challenge. Well, actually, it wasn't me, it was my brother, but we'll just say it was me. And the challenge was that I would build this as the shell, and this is just the start, so I'm only doing the shell in this video, because the challenge is that once I've built the shell and all the floor plan, I will use a randomizer and randomize each of the rooms. So in my next video, I will have part 2 come out, and I will be randomizing all the rooms and then building them. So I've already done it at this time of me recording this audio, and it gets very interesting. The rooms don't end up where I wanted them to be, so I get a lot of rooms that are way too big and a lot of rooms that are way too small. So you're gonna have to wait a week to see that, but if you really want to see it, you should subscribe and also like this video because you're enjoying it, I just know. And so subscribe and comment about how excited you are for this next video. Yeah, you don't want to miss it because it's very interesting and you're halfway through this video. Actually, you're not. You're like a quarter way through, but it doesn't matter. You are some way through this video and I think you're invested enough to want to watch the next video. So, this high school, it takes me a while to build. I'm really sorry that I had to split this whole thing up into 2 parts, but I didn't want part 2 to be like too long. I didn't want it to be over 20 minutes. So I have had to split this one into a kind of intro, the introduction to the actual whole thing. So I'm having a little smaller 10-minute-ish video, and then I'm going to have the 20-minute one later. I don't know how I'm going to be talking over this shell for the next 6 minutes. I think that's how much is left, because there isn't that much to say about it. It's a shell. I guess I shouldn't really be saying that because I want people watching this to be invested, but my commentary is amazing anyway. So just stick around because I'm cool. Also, I hope people know that I am being sarcastic when I say things like that. I've been told that maybe I don't sound sarcastic enough. So, just so you know, I am being sarcastic. Okay, thank you. Even though I was just doing the shell, I didn't just do the shell. I furnished the outside, so I've got this kind of debating area. I don't know. It's a place where Sims can do their debating tournaments, I guess, you know, from university. I used a lot of university items in this build because that's kind of the closest thing we have to our high school pack so far. Until, when does it come out? It's like the end of August, I think the high school pack comes out. They released it, sorry, they announced it quite early in advance. I don't know if they usually do this. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while since the last expansion pack. A year, hasn't it? Yeah, Cottage... No, wait. When did... I think it's been a year. Yeah. I don't know. I've lost track of time now. This is really a bit strange. But it's not nearly as long as it's been since a stuff pack. I really miss stuff packs because they had it perfect with paranormal. That is the most amazing pack. I love it. But they decided, oh, that would be the last one. I guess they kind of had to end it on a bang, but I want more. They replaced them with kits. It's really sad. So I hope the stuff packs come back and we don't just get stuck with annoying kits that I will refuse to buy instead, because I don't like kits. I'll probably do a video on it at some point, but I disagree with them. I don't think they're good. They kind of annoy me. They just don't seem like something I want. I'll do a video on it, and so I won't tell you why, but you can probably guess because a lot of people have the same opinion. And also here I did a kind of basketball area. I'm going back to talking about the build because I've done something interesting finally. So this is kind of basketball area, sports, outside bit. I had some storage things next to it because, I don't know, like, you need somewhere to keep all the equipment, and I thought, where better? Because then just like straight outside in the wilderness where it can get rained on, it can get snowed on, I don't know, can get completely burned in the sun. All sorts of great opportunities there. But that's what I decided. It's The Sims. No one cares. The Sims does have weather if you buy it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I spent ages working out these windows here. It's kind of annoying how long it took, but I couldn't be bothered to cut it out because I think it would have been a bit clunky. It probably wouldn't have looked that good. So I didn't. Right now I am doing the eating outside area because I don't know, schools have that, so I placed it, and there's a little stool thing that you can buy your lunch from if it's outside. I did a cafeteria inside, so I don't know why there's a whole other place, but there is, just for the sunny days when you want to eat outside with your friends, I guess. So now I'm doing the floor plan, which means we're finally getting to the end of the video, so I won't have to keep talking for ages. But yeah, the floor plan. The room on the left, the big one, I intended that to be a sports hall, and the one connected to it is supposed to be the changing room because I thought it made sense for them to go next to each other. Then the giant room the giant room on the other side of the stairs was meant to be a cafeteria, and then connected to that would be like a load of classrooms, maybe a staff room or something, I don't know. And then these would be more classrooms, that sort of thing, bathrooms maybe, I don't know. I was just kind of building rooms that I thought maybe could fit in. That giant room there would have been a library, well, that's what I intended it to be. I won't do any spoilers. And there are some tiny rooms that I'm about to build here, which I wanted to be toilets and maybe a storage room because like a cupboard type thing, I don't know, that sort of thing. So I put all of those into the randomizer. I made sure there would be enough rooms for my intended floor plan. So I gave them all a different thing, like a different room category for what my intended one would be. And then I put them in and randomized them. I hope that all made sense and isn't just a load of gibberish to other people, but it makes sense to me, so hopefully it does to you. And I think that is the end of the video, so goodbye. Like and subscribe.